Good morning, motards. This is just a short video to talk about security and theft deterrent. I think in London in 2024, over 4,200 bikes were stolen. And an important concept is layering, so that's just adding multiple locks of different types to deter thieves, make it take longer for them to steal your bike. Theft is just offensive and it doesn't get any worse than bike theft. So in a moment I'm just going to show you some of the layering I use to secure the bike. Let's cut to my locking up sequence. So at the moment we're fitting angle grinder resistant D-locks to the front and rear wheel. On the rear I fit the D-lock through spokes and the swing arm. I just pivot the bike on the side stand and spin the wheel around to get the lock in. One thing to be aware of is that thieves will just cut the spokes if they have to, or even the spokes on a mag wheel. On the front I had to spin the wheel around just to get the lock through the forks. If you're on the market for an angle grinder resistant D-lock, have a look at the measurements and the sizes of your wheels. The Hitlock DX1000 I think is the largest at the moment. And I anchor it to a 22mm Almax chain. Anchoring just means that the bike can't be lifted into a van. Again, the chains aren't totally angle grinder proof. An angle grinder will get through them, it's just a matter of how long. And it'll get through those quicker than the angle grinder resistant D-locks. This is a bit of faff securing the bike, but I'm used to it. It just takes about 4 minutes to lock it up and it takes about 3 minutes to unlock it. It just means I've got a higher confidence level when I finish work that the bike's still going to be there. Now I'm going to fit a shackle through the rear sprocket. That stops the rear wheel moving, makes it harder to move the bike. So I just fitted a Xena alarm disc lock to the front disc, and at a different part of the disc, that's an Abus 8077 alarm disc lock. These are brilliant. You just can't use disc locks on their own because thieves will just cut the disc with an angle grinder. And another one on the rear. Worth checking your batteries regularly on these. Now I'm going to throw an old heavy duty cover over the bike just to keep it out of sight. Now I'm going to thread this 16mm Almax chain through the front wheel and the cover. Job done. Another thing you can do is think about trackers. Monitored trackers where there's a paid for service, there's a yearly subscription of about 100 quid, and they give you notification when movement's been detected on the bike. An alarm is another deterrent. An alarm might deter some thieves, but really to be useful it needs you or other people to be alerted and to take action. In the unfortunate event that your bike does get stolen, the tracker is going to hopefully help you recover that bike, or help the tracking company recover the bike in the case of a monitored service. At home, ideally you want to keep your bike on private property in a garage, but but definitely out of sight. Definitely keep it covered if it is on the street, and ideally anchored. Securing a bike isn't just about one lock, it's about layers. Multiple disc locks, chains and alarms paired with a cover make your bike a fortress. When possible, keep your bike outside, on private property or anchored in a secure location. Remember, thieves go for the easiest target, don't let that be your bike. That's it for today's video. If you found this useful, hit like, drop a comment with your own security tips, and subscribe for more on keeping your bike safe in the city. Ride safe and stay secure. See you next time.